And then you had 23 days to shoot the film. How did you do that?
I don't think, I think...
I mean, given all the obstacles, so you have non-actors, you have this tiny budget, you're doing scenes all throughout the city, driving in this van that is a real van that's falling apart.
Van with no heating and diesel fumes.
That would break down.
And dealing with these older folks, dealing with folks with disabilities.
Yes, and
that's you almost set yourself up for an impossible situation.
There was so much energy going forward. This is part of it. There was this extraordinary, like we had this incredible desire to make the film. Our DP had been on board and was like, we've got to make it. Our AD had the same kind of like, and I think, I don't think anything could have stopped us. I think it was just that at the end of the day, like we were not going to not get the film.
To illustrate your point further, it would take 1 hour to get everyone on the van. And that's 1 hour of shooting. You're losing 1 hour. Then 1 hour to get everyone off the van. And the elderly Russian people, they were in pain constantly. Half of them are cancer survivors. And they're in pain mostly sitting. So when they're strapped in the van for 6 hours at a time, they're in excruciating pain. And so it was difficult. It wouldn't be easy to do a second take really quickly because it's really hard to get people back in that position.
Or necessarily a second take.
Oh, not necessarily,
we would be like, okay, we have to move on. Like,
we had schedule. Mm-hmm. We did have a script. We had a plan. Without a plan, we wouldn't be able to accomplish anything. We had a schedule. We had actually Chicago-based first AD, Tim Farrell, incredible guy, friend, who did this very tough schedule, juggling so many pieces.
Brilliant at scheduling.
And again, grandfather came on board day before shooting because we were expecting an actor to come in, and he had a heart surgery. So the day we realized he's not coming, we announced that you're gonna do it. It's like, okay.
In fact, there's one little clip that no one really notices where Grandpa is in the choir, in the foyer, because he was just in the choir, and all of a sudden we're like, uh-oh, Grandpa's upstairs catching the chicken on fire.
Well, so just for us, there is a possible sequel there, a different genre.
Doppelganger.
Exactly. But this is all to say that Tim had to juggle all these elements and constantly move pieces around, which meant that he would stay, everybody would go home at 11 p.m. or, 10 p.m., and Tim would stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning, figuring out the schedule to make sure everybody has it at 5 o'clock in the morning. And so we get on the set, and we know what we need to get done and accomplish. And most of things, I didn't have the luxury of working with people long periods at a time, so we would have 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. Obviously, it's taken away from the shoot, sadly, but that's the reality. And then we go for it. We do one take, and most of the time, maybe the second or third rehearsal would be filmed because the DP is antsy for good reason because we're running out of time. And why don't we feel as we figuring things out, and sometimes really great things would get filmed. And so you go, you're on schedule, and we know, and there's a lot of pressure, and you just keep on knocking things out as well as let's face it, as well as we can.